only 6 of 10 from the field. Terrence Mann drives. Zubac has it, shot blocked by Gibson. And it's still going to be Clipper ball. Toppin may have gotten a piece of it as well.
Yeah, they were both there, Mike. So let's take a look. Good denial. Mann breaking down the defense. Zubac looked like he was open for a second.
Paul George gets it right back to Mann. Knocked away by Burks.
After poor D by the Knicks, they recovered.
Austin Rivers goes at Lou Williams, former teammate with the Clippers. Emmanuel quickly, too strong.
You mentioned George, sort of a silent afternoon for him. He's trying to get on track.
Kicks it out to Mann. Mann pass inside, nearly poked away by Burks. Shot clock at 7. George misses. George just 1 of 8 from 3-point range.
He's on quickly now.
Burks try to get it.
Harass the D by Zubac.
Here's Lou Williams. Williams had a good stretch in the first half. Finds Zubac. And foul by Austin Rivers.
Both teams seem reluctant to shoot the ball, overpassing. So Zubac previously did good defense. This time he's able to draw the foul to shoot 2.
Zubac's the second round pick, in his 5th year out of Croatia. Lakers and Clippers, the 2 teams he's played for in his NBA career. Very good offensive skilled player for 7 feet.
Not a lot of Croatians in the league now, Mike. They just dominate.
Time for today's Cadillac Trivia answer. Currently quickly averaging 11.6 off the bench. Which Knicks rookie had the highest points per game off the bench? What about Landry? I was going to say Landry Fields. Channing Frye, 11.5.
Channing, one of our colleagues now. See him on TV all the time.
Yep. Back to 10. Quickly calling out a play. The bench out there right now for Tom Thibodeau. Quickly looking for an opening. Toppin, 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Reggie Jackson. Pass through it behind. Knicks have some numbers, but pass was nearly deflected. May have been tipped. Quickly tries a 3. Puts it in. Quickly from downtown. Now 19 points. And the Knicks deficit cut to 7.
Well, deja vu for Quickly. We featured him at the top of the show, and his offensive prowess started to run amok again.
Williams to Jackson, and Jackson way off, but the ball caroms back out to him. Lou Williams in and out, fight for the rebound, quickly has it.
He's always attacking, folks. That's what I like. He's always going towards the basket.
Looks, fires, and comes up short, gets his own rebound. Another floater's up and in. Great second effort for Quickly. He's got 21 points, and the Knicks are within 5.
And the Clippers standing, looking. They had 4 guys around the ball. No one went for the rebound. Take a look at this, folks. The Clippers are going to have 4 guys there, and they're looking. The neophyte cooking again with another hoop as the Clippers talk.
What an entertaining matinee game here in Madison Square Garden. Knicks going toe-to-toe with one of the NBA's elite. Right now they trail by 5, still over 8 minutes remaining. And Emmanuel Quickly once again shining off the bench for Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, it's noteworthy. Without RJ, without Randall, their 2 top guns, the Knicks are thriving.
Tom Thibodeau loves the chemistry that this bench unit has. Williams gets in the paint. He comes up short. Gibson with a rebound. Gibson 5 boards off the bench.
Clippers are a step slow right now.
Quickly from downtown. Bang! Emmanuel Quickly once again. Another just dazzling display from this rookie.
Infallible right now is Quickly.
Zubac. Rivers did a good job. George tried to go backdoor on him. Williams inside. Nice feed from Lou Williams.
16 seasons of grandeur creating that opportunity for Zubac.
107-103. Quickly has 10 of his 24 points. Here in this fourth quarter, we still have 7 minutes to go.
Oh,
dangerous pass.
Yeah, always cross-court passes.
Austin Rivers, and throws it away.
Yep, precarious passes get you in trouble. Threw it right into the Clipper bench. They will bring it up.
That is only the fourth Knick turnover.
Yeah, they only had one at the half.
And George is fouled by Rivers.
So two blunders consecutive blunders by Rivers. Let's take a look at Quickly. He was so quick you didn't see it, folks. That kid is amazing.
Paul George with Rivers right on him. Quickly's had 4 shots from 30 feet or more this year that have gone in, and all of them have been in the fourth quarter. That one was close to being another one.
Yeah, when he gets in the zone, it's infinite range. There it is now. That's off course.
Ball nearly tipped up and in. Knicks still down by 6.5 to play. Lou Williams to Morris. Morris at corner 3 is good. And Tom Thibodeau upset, calls timeout. That's the 15th three-pointer for the LA Clippers, and their lead is back to 9.
Yeah, let's take a look at Morris. The addition is switching going on now by the Clippers. Previously, Williams finding Zubac underneath. And Morris tantalizing his.
And a sportsbook. Get a risk-free first bet.
Knicks keep fighting back. 6:22 remaining here in the fourth. Down by 9 again. They trail by as many as 12. They cut it to 2 here in the fourth. But the Clippers answer that first run.
Early on, we mentioned George and Leonard were not playing on the court at the same time. They only played maybe 3 minutes in the first half. They are out there now to go down the stretch.
Julius Randle back in the game for the Knicks. Alec Burks off the foot of Leonard. Knicks will have 11 to shoot.
So RJ still on the bench. Quickly providing offense as he will inbound.
Rivers guarded by Lou Williams. Rivers across the lane. 4 to shoot. Rivers pass to Gibson. Gibson's going to have to put it up. And a bad possession there, a 24-second violation.
Yeah, one of the few times we've seen the Knicks in disarray tonight. There's Barrett still watching the action as the Clippers will bring it up.
Now, Tom Thibodeau likes the unit out there right now. Barrett's played an excellent game. He likes the way Alec Burks has been guarding Leonard. Leonard gets away from 2 Knicks, drives down a lane. The scoop shot is good. And it's back to 11. Another timeout by the Knicks. Kawhi Leonard now with 24 points, and it's 114-103.
We featured Leonard and George at the top of the show. Both guys averaging almost 25 a game, as well as 5 rebounds, 5 assists. And right there, very little resistance to the penetrator by the Knicks.
By Leonard, and the Clippers with some real breathing room right now. Back up to 11.
Leonard giving them that breathing room. Previously penetrated for an easy layup.
Barrett and Robinson back in. Barrett drives immediately and blocked from behind by George.
So what they're doing now, they're doubling Randle, they're doubling Barrett. So some other Knick will have to step up as the Knicks have it underneath.
That's the thing about this Clipper team. Not only do they have an explosive offense, they have 2 of the elite defenders in the game in George and Leonard. Barrett looking. Randle wants it, and here's George again.
Yep, good sleight of hand by George. 6'8", harassing the inbounds pass.
Tom Thibodeau calling out the play. Now he tells Quickly to take it out of bounds.
But look who's on Quickly. Leonard, folks. Trying to put some chilling on his thrilling.
Randle gets free. Randle guarded by Morris. Randall on the pull-up in the paint. Shot is good. Julius Randle with 25. Barrett back on. Kawhi Leonard quickly nearly pokes it away. Leonard drives right at Barrett. Stops. Pulls up. Shot short. Rebound Randall. That's his 10th rebound to go with those 25 points. Randall racing up the floor, drives across the baseline, deflected out of bounds this time by Leonard.
Let's take a look at Randall, folks. How he's improved his mid-range game, the dexterity. He's a southpaw, dribbles right, shoots left with the swish.
That's the Ultra moment from the Michelob Ultra courtside cam.
Then, as Mike alluded to, the last rebound, he's at 25 and 10 tonight, 5 assists as well. Just another day at the office for Randall.
Dangerous pass. Quickly goes to get it. Ibaka's come in for Zubats. Julius Randle guarded by George. Randall drives, spins in the paint, gets inside, misses the layup, gets it back. Shot blocked on the second attempt, but a whistle and a foul. Great second effort from Randall, and now he'll go to the free throw line.
Last season, this would have been a turnover because he would have dribbled right into the double team, but now very elusive, creative with his shot making and dribbling. So got him right on the arm there, so he's going to shoot 2.
Well, George didn't think so, and they're challenging the call with 4:43 remaining. Right now it stands as George picking up the personal, and Randall will shoot 2.
Mentioned George, California guy out of Fresno State.
Let's see here. He hit him on the arm there. He got the ball right in his face. There's Billy Kennedy, crew chief.
Randall has to use the head fake in that scenario, folks. He went straight up, just went straight back up. Usually you get your shot blocked.
Billy Kennedy, by the way, a veteran official, he's been getting a lot of talk about his discussions into the microphone to the fans. It's like he's auditioning for voiceover work.
So you should do the head fake right there to get him in the air. He went straight up. George looks like he got a piece of his arm.
Yeah, he absolutely did. So he's looking up and taking a good long look at this. Obviously an important call. Randall, 25 points, 11 rebounds, 5 more assists. Another efficient game, 9 of 17 from the field. He's hit all 4 of his 3-pointers, but now 2 very big free throws if the challenge is unsuccessful. I don't know why it's taken so long. To me, Clyde, it was fairly evident.
Yep. Do they have a time limit? There's no time limit.
No. Well, it's supposed to be. Maybe the call. See Ibaka grabbing him. Maybe that's what they're looking at. Is the foul on Ibaka? Did he foul him first ahead of George? Either way, it's the right call.
Ibaka, 2-time shot blocking champ, 6'10".
But this, Clyde, I agree with you. This has to be done in a timely fashion, because the end of the game, it just destroys the momentum. And I know you want to get the call correct, and that's most important. But it's got to be a quick decision.
Yeah, as a player, you cool off now.
Lou Williams just grabbed the ball and he's out there shooting. So
yeah, you got to try to move to get the adrenaline going again.
Lou Williams having a fun time. Quickly went over to stop him from shooting.
Play. The coach's challenge is successful.
How is that successful?
The foul is on. The coach's challenge is successful. The foul is not on Paul George. The foul is on Ibaka.
Oh, okay. There you go. Now I feel better. It was clearly a foul. So Ibaka picks up the call, but the foul, excuse me, his first. It's not on you, Paul. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. So Randall will shoot 2. So it really wasn't as successful because it's still a foul, although it does save the timeout. And Randall hits another free throw, so Tyronn Lue doesn't lose the timeout, but he still watches Randall shoot free throws.
It doesn't help George on his first foul.
Well, still plenty of time remaining.
Prodigious numbers by Randall continues.
You said earlier, boy, he is. Knicks continue to win. He continues to play like this. I don't know how you keep him off the All-Star team. 7-point game. 114-107. Still over 4.5 remaining.
Knicks need to stop, especially with the 3-ball. These guys have been devastating with the 3-ball.
Let's see if that long delay affects anyone. Knicks look to double team Leonard. Leonard taking his time, isolating, kicks it up top. Ibaka pass stolen. And Barrett comes up with a play. Barrett in the front court. Barrett drives, gets inside, layup, rolls in and out.
Harassing D by Leonard that time, not quitting on the play.
And quickly fouls Leonard. Barrett dribbled into traffic. It was a very difficult shot to take after coming up with a steal.
And watch Leonard if we could. That guy never gave up, Mike. Chased him the entire time to prevent the hoop.
Quickly picks up his third. Knicks not in the penalty. That's their third.
All defensive player, folks.
I think Barrett thought that there was contact. It was hard for us to see. There was several defenders all over him. Leonard, jab step, pull-up jumper, got it. 26 for Leonard. He is an absolute mid-range assassin. 116-107.
So powerful. Before, remember, he had Barrett there, took him baseline and dunked on it.
Robinson sets a good screen. Barrett drives inside, and this time draws the whistle. Now let's see if he got fouled on that last one, Clyde.
Let's take a look at the pursuit. This is a pursuit by Leonard, folks.
No, my mistake. Different play.
After the turnover. Watch this. Watch how he hounds the play, continues to follow, and right there got a piece. And then he came back. He's the recipient with a little post and toast. And now Barrett this time will go to the line to shoot 2. I mentioned this year Mike Barrett should be an 18-point scorer. And he's right around that number, 17 points, 18 points per game. But he must continue to improve his free throw shooting.
Knocks both down right there, and he's done that. He's up to 75%.
Next year, the All-Star, his 3rd season.
7-point game again. Paul George calling for it. Reggie Bullock back in the game to guard Leonard. Put a little more size on him.
Leonard, the featured player now.
Leonard back out to Ibaka. Ibaka for 3. It's good. Serge Ibaka with a big bucket there. Another 3-pointer by the Clippers.
We mentioned Zubac and Harold. They can't do that, folks. They can't spread the court like Ibaka does.
Barrett drives, kicks it out to Emmanuel quickly. Randall, 9 to shoot. Randall drives and lost it. Picked up by George. A very untimely turnover for Randall and the Knicks. Morris tries a 3-pointer. That won't go, but Ibaka right there lays it up and in, and the foul.
Randall wanted a push-off. Looked like Ibaka did shove him underneath. No foul called.
Randall upset, trying to talk Scott Wall. As Ibaka with a chance for a 3-point play.
Watch underneath the right side. You can't see, but it looked like he shoved Randall out of the way. So, Mike, we talked about guys improving their shooting. This man improved his shooting. When he came in the league, this guy was a rebounding shot blocker, folks. And now you see he's added the 3-ball to his arsenal.
That makes it 122 to 109. A 13-point lead, now the largest of the game, and we're under 3 minutes remaining. Emmanuel quickly. Robinson couldn't get it in with that left hand. George drives, gets inside, blocked in, a goaltend by Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, the Knicks are steps slow now. So the Clippers able to get inside.
And the lead is ballooned to 15. This one slipping away. And after the Knicks with another strong, gritty comeback, cut it to 2.
Clippers have been winning their games by a margin of 18 points a game.
Barrett banks it in from straight on. Another 20-point game for R.J. Barrett. It's the 10th time this season already. But the Knicks down 13. George back up top. Lou Williams. Shot clock at 5. Williams, three-pointer. Robinson has it. Knicks need to push.
Alley-oop. They took it away.
Barrett off balance, short, but a foul. Kawhi Leonard upset with that call. Clyde, here's that play you thought that Ibaka pushed off on as Barrett's going to go to the free throw line.
On Randall.
Oh, that's right in front of the official.
All right. Very blatant foul. Got away with it. So Barrett previously banking and thanking off the glass. At the line looking for 2 more.
You know, sometimes those are because other players are surrounding the area and it's hard to see. That one seemed to be wide open in clear view. Barrett now 21. He's 5 for 5 from the free throw line as Reggie Jackson checks back in.
Last 10 games, Barrett averaging 20 points per.
Boy, you love the way he's playing right now. Misses that free throw, however. Kawhi Leonard.
What's happening now, folks? The Knicks defense not creating any offense. They can't get stops.
And Leonard draws another foul. He is so good at drawing fouls. He's already been to the line 9 times. He's hit all 9 free throws.
So if not Leonard, it's George. So if it's not George, it's been the 3 ball. The Knicks have not had an answer for this juggernaut of an offense.
By the way, the NBA record for best 3-point shooting performance by a team for a season, Charlotte back in 96-97 shot .428, so just under 43%. Now that was those during that 3 years where the 3-point line was moved in slightly, but it's still considered the record. And coming into today's action, the Clippers are shooting 41.5% from 3 as Leonard hits another one. And Tom Thibodeau will call timeout with 1:38 rookies. Come up with some turnovers. They'll advance the ball on the timeout.
Top of the show, we featured the dynamic duo of George and Leonard, the most provocative duo in the league, so they did not disappoint this afternoon.
Well, both of them sitting down as Tyronn Lue has emptied his bench. Amir Coffey, Luke Kennard back in. Terrence Mann. Barrett stepped out of bounds.
Nowhere to go. You go under the basket, you dribble into trouble.
Well, the Knicks defense, which has been so good all season long, and they fought in this one, but they were facing an elite offense this afternoon, facing a championship contender in the LA Clippers, and battled hard. This will be the most points they'll give up this season, but the Clippers just shot the lights out. 16 for 36 from 3-point range, 54% overall. As Quickly throws it back out. Randall's going to try a 3. Julius Randle in and out. Clippers will come the other way. So the Knicks are going to fall to 9 and 12.
Mars just got teed up, Mike. Mars thought he was fouled on the previous 3-ball attempt.
His teammates trying to push him away. Quickly he's going to shoot the free throw. Another outstanding performance from the 21-year-old rookie.
Yep, he's putting points on the board quickly, folks. And that was a pun intended.
25 points in 26 minutes. This was Morris yelling at Billy Kennedy, who had enough. The demonstrative action there. So, Clyde, this is now 21 games into the season. Knicks will fall to 9 and 12. But they continue to show that this team plays hard on defense, unselfish on offense. They compete every night. And there's still a long way to go, but hope is very much alive here at Madison Square Garden with the way this team plays.
It should get better. Familiarity. So it should be getting better for the Knicks. And soon, quickly, folks, when I was a neophyte, I averaged 9 points a game. It took me maybe half a season to adapt to the nuances of the NBA. Then once he gets to that point, you're going to see more consistency from him. Not the vacillation that we see now where he doesn't score, then he has 22 in a game. You're going to see more consistency, and he'll probably be a starter.
Well, he's just one of the reasons for the hope that Tom Thibodeau and the coaching staff and this roster has brought the Knicks fans. And the Knicks are going to most likely lose by double figures, but this game is a lot closer than the final score will indicate, as Randall with the turnover.
Yep, just the mesmerizing shooting, Mike, by the Clippers, as you alluded to, the 3 balls, man. They were phenomenal this afternoon.
Clippers are going to now win for the 10th time in their last 11 games. The only team with a better record, the Utah Jazz. And throws it ahead to Kennard.
But the Clippers know this means nothing. They were here last year, folks. So they know they've got to do it in the playoffs, and that's their catalyst. That's providing the impetus for them right now.
No question. Kennard caps off the 3-point showing by LA with the 17th three of the game for the Clippers. 129 to 113. Barrett drives, gets inside, and gets the layup to go. Another strong game for Barrett with 23 points. And the Clippers will just dribble this one out. LA will improve to 16-5 overall. Now the Knicks will head to Chicago and play back-to-back games in Chicago this week.
And the Clippers going to try to capture New York, right? Don't they have Brooklyn?
They have Brooklyn.
Yep.
And then finish this 6-game road trip in Atlanta. So Tom Thibodeau, team battled all afternoon, cut it to 2 in the 4th quarter, but the Clippers overcoming a strong